to another Spinfoil TV low impact gaming in Destiny 2 in the final days of the season of Arrival before Beyond Light launches. Normally, I would have like a little launch party kind of thing, but of course, a party of one. But we're going to pretty much not do anything like that because September 9th, everything shuts down for um, the upload apparently. So I noticed I was watching a video I did a couple of nights ago, and everything is kind of like hella loud in the background. So I'm going to go ahead and dump that just a little bit softer. Let's see. I guess that's good enough. Um, yeah, I'll opt into team chat. What the hell? Let's do some weirdness. Okay, so we are on the alternate hunter. Oh look, we got some triumphs. Let's see, what did I do here? Invading, huh? Well, imagine that. This is exactly what happens. This is back in Destiny 1. I went for platinum. I wanted to platinum the game. That was a goal. I really dove straight into it. Of course, also I had a pretty active and robust fire team. Um, it was rare that I was ever playing by myself after about the first couple weeks of playing and connecting with a bunch of players. Mostly through the raid. But anyway, so like Dresden is like the only title that I actually have, specifically because I just played the shit out of it. I played the shit out of Gambit and really liked the Forsaken expansion and got all into it. Um, but honestly, uh, okay, that's just ornaments. That's not nice. That looks pretty shit. Ew. Um, actually, that's not that bad. I think with a shader that might actually be okay. The Kalis mini tool. I think I'm going to do that today after I do my bright dust farming. I'm going to go into the menagerie and just scoop up a bunch of guns and see about having some fun with that. Got really frustrated with Gambit yesterday. As you can see, I completed the first weekly, but then the second one was just struggling because I couldn't get it enough super energy. Um, because everything's final blows in the game now. Now that's the thing that it's actually no. If I want super kills, I might as well just do the soft score. Um, that's the thing about Bungie. It's like back when it was like team shots that counted. It was. I mean, there were certain exotic quests that you had to get final blows in, like like with the thorn and stuff like that. Back in Destiny 1, I'm talking about. Um, uh, but now that everything has to be final blows, not only are you competing with your opponents in PvP, but you're also competing with your own teammates, and that just kind of gets a little disheartening because you're supposed to be in Crucible to work with your teammates, and even the fire teams that I was in, people who would like, hey, you want to go do Iron Banner? Hey, you want to go do, some glory ranking for the season? I'd be like, yeah, yeah, this is cool, and I'm thinking we're going to share the load. I mean, share the kills. Um, and no, no, I mean, it's like I lead up and they finish. I lead up and they finish. I was like, hey guys, can I get some kills? Because I mean, I've got some bounties I want to finish here too, and I'm not going to get any progress if I don't get final blows. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That never happened. So that's kind of why I ended up playing by myself because essentially I kind of was anyway. And I just got tired of being the back upon which everybody else got to get the lift. And I know that sounds kind of petty. It does. It sounds petty to me. It sounds like a me problem. It kind of is because it's my perspective. But I've always believed that Crucible was about practicing your class abilities, learning how to anticipate targets, and basically coordinating with your teammates. And especially if you're not on microphone, being able to have that silent kind of communication ability, which I always thought was kind of cool. And my old D1 fire team, when I used to play with a guy named Bibish and Stomper, and then there was, actually Bibish and Stomper were the only two that I regularly played with. Unlucky Mercenary, but he's in Destiny 2 right now, but he plays pretty much on his own, or he LFGs for a lot of stuff. And I know I could LFG, but I'm just not in the mood. It's one thing to go to a gaming shop or club and sit across the table from somebody playing Magic the Gathering or Pokemon and You know, you're facing an opponent that's virtually unknown, or if you're playing Commander, you know, you're making alliances at the table, or playing Dungeons and Dragons in a random group. That's one thing because you're right there face to face. People aren't going to fuck off, you know, on you or treat you like a potato if they're face to face because it's real time. It's you know right there. There's no anonymity whatsoever. You might come in with a pseudonym, but I know what you look like. You know, so if you shaft me, you know, in the game, I'm going to report you to the club and say, yeah, this guy was not the best team player. Um, Unless, of course, that's your character. You're playing chaotic evil. You're a rogue and an assassin, and you're here specifically on the request of the dungeon master to basically foil the party, and then you become the big bad enemy guy at the end as a surprise reveal. Which I have been in games like that. They are fucking awesome. It's kind of like playing those old murder mystery dinner theater games where somebody in the audience you think is an audience member, but they're actually part of the game, and they're the bad guy. So everyone's always eyes on the actors, but we don't realize that you know the bald-headed dude sitting next to you at the table, him and his girl, are actually the murderers, which is you know really kind of a neat little mechanic. But anyway, I digress. So. Um, so yeah, Destiny is definitely better played in a group with teammates. It's better to have a regular fire team, and there are some people out there who have that. But even so, it's like you still get hamstrung by the connection. Back when Destiny 1 was first being announced, they were really big and proud of their peer-to-peer connection thing. And sorry, I'm going to move my mic a little bit. And the fact that they were saying this is like there's more likely that you'll be playing with people in your hometown, which should improve your connection. Well, I'm playing with people on the East Coast in Hawaii, Alaska, the UK. I think the game goes all the way out to the Pacific Islands. As I said, Hawaii and maybe like I want to say the Philippines. But there's an actual guy that I know who was playing in the Middle East and using a VPN was able to play here in the States. And that's what I think is really this cross save thing is a big problem. And then, of course, the VPNs are also starting to prove to be a bit of an issue because we have people being able to more or less claim they're here locally, but they're really not. And are they doing it as an exploit because the further away, the more latency you have? Unknown. Oh, by the way, if anybody's in fire team chat, give me an emote so we can coordinate if you want to. Because I'm all here for the kills and supers. I'm not here for motes. You guys can collect all the motes, but I'll give you call-outs as to where I'm collecting motes. Where I'm generating motes so you can come get it. Unless, of course, you don't care. Yeah, see, this is why... yeah. This is why things happen. And why we can't have nice things. That's how you get ants. And of course I would pick the two targets that are the harder to hit. I should have been able to... I should have generated a orb of light on that, but I guess not. See, that's the thing, is that you don't get orbs of light unless you get the multi-kill. You know, so, and if you're like constantly being farmed for kills by your teammates because they need to get final blows also, it's going to take for fucking ever. And maybe that's the ultimate plan for the game to keep you playing, but I'm not that way. You know, I set a time limit to how long I can play. I don't play until an activity's done. I play until my time runs out. And if I don't get certain things finished in a certain amount of time, oh well. And that's kind of like the way my triumphs are. So I'm literally like one or two activities away from completing at least a half a dozen or so triumphs, I think. Wayfarer among them. And but it's like, you know, I don't really give a fuck because I don't got, you know, 3 or 4 hours to fucking waste in a raid. So I'm hoping with the new achievement scheduling that they're going to be doing for Beyond Light, that might ease things up for people like me who, you know, have a finite amount of time to play. I'm surprised these people aren't invading. Oh, here we go. I better see that gray bar drop, baby. This is a sword that's going to rule. I mean, literally rule Beyond Light. And I'm surprised most people aren't talking about it. The Black Talon. I mean, it's freaking amazing. Should be some notes. Yep, there we go. Alright. And the sword calibration's done. I mean, I struggled last night for like 30 minutes doing this. And I'm like, right now, just done. It's incredible. I don't know why the evening time is so much more harder to get the game going. Ah, got me. Bet the Taken don't have final blows listed in their bounties. So yeah, if Bungie wants to improve gameplay and get players really interested in playing, maybe they should go ahead and, like, you know, get rid of that final blow bullshit. I mean, really, I think I'm not defending cheaters, of course, but I think the whole lag switching, aimbotting, wall hacking shit is because I noticed the uptick in those instances when all the bounties shifted to final blow. You know, get final blows with this gun to count towards, you know, blah blah blah. It was like immediately it was like, okay, well now I have to make sure I get the final blow. Well, the best way to get the final blow is aimbots. The best way to get the final blow is wall hack. The best way to get the final blow is the lag switch. Because I noticed that the guys that are cheating, they're not ending up on top board. And yes, that counts their presence. But I think what it really comes down to is that I don't think people are cheating just to get the wins and so they can do account recoveries and sell the account to somebody else. I think they're cheating because they're just trying to fucking complete the bounties. And I think that, and now it's like, now you can't not do that because if you make it assisted kills again like it used to be, the cheaters are now used to it, so they're never going to stop cheating. So now you got to deal with that community that you created yourself. I don't know. I mean, change my mind. Your opinions? Because, I mean, cheating happens in this game, and cheating happens in every game, but it's really bad in Destiny, and it got worse when it went from assisted team kills, hey, let's all work together to get to take down the beast, to my spear was last, so it's my kill, I get to decide where the hide, the horns, and the meat go. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. I don't know, maybe that's just my hunter mentality, I guess. I'm just probably overthinking it. Let's just drop the quarter and play your game. Just need one. Just want one. I just wanted one. Okay, well, you guys get partial motes then. Hope it helps. We could have sent more blockers out there. Ooh, there we go. I'll take that instead. Just want one. There we go. I just want to send a blocker because I don't like dropping less than 5 motes. But if you guys are going to be hordes, then where is it? Oh, we got bullshit right now. Fucking taken. Really? Oh my lord. You're gonna do this to me, Bungie? What a bullshit. Sorry, Bray.
You just dropped a taken on the other side. Hope you're proud.
I hope it helps.
Go take him out.
Oh lord. Well, that sounded like fun.
Hostiles incoming at the depot. Your friend's down. They're coming back to your side.
And he's gonna waste my ass, but I don't have any motes, so who cares? Well, if I had more power ammo, I'd be more effective. Thank you, Bungie, for again not supplying. Because we're not a shared world shooter. Everything's final blow. We're not a first person game because yeah,
Your
and we're not
allies
a shooter
invaded.
because yeah. And God, don't get me started on the loot. Let me get my 5. You guys can have the rest. I'm not greedy.
Your
Okay.
invaders down. Pulling them back.
This is what the gambit is. There we go. See? I just want my 5. Ooh, that looks like power ammo on the ground. You know, because I
You
have
just
like
dropped the
ammo
taken on
reserves.
the
I
other
have
side.
all kinds
Mark
of
it
fun,
down.
and it's like, it
Nice.
takes forever.
Those
Ugh.
are two
Then I
sons
gotta.
of
Whoa,
Primeval.
what?
If they
Oh,
kill it, they
fuck.
win this. Portal's ready. Don't say nothing. Invader incoming. Allies headed to the other side.
I thought I killed this asshole. Damn it. I was aiming at him, right? I thought I was. He's running for the spawn
Invaders
kill.
off the field. Your allies back with 2 bags for the more.
Well, I hate to say it, but technically, I don't need to be here anymore.
Get those moats to the bank. It's time for a primeval. Portal is primed. Lock and load. Your allies invading.
Yeah, I am done. Alright.
It's not over. Kill that primeval.
Laters.
That primeval's compromised.
Oh, am
Hit
I
it with
being an
everything
asshole for
you've
doing
got.
this? Hey, man, at least I'm not fucking hacking. Oh, shit. Guess what time it is? Oh, it's gonna take forever. I'm done. Actually, you know what? I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Yep. Okay, cool. Let's take a look at the. So a bunch of things on my desk. This is why I give myself a certain amount of time because I work from home. So if I don't set a limit to my gameplay, I'll be here all day. Ah, coffee. Anyway, solar damage. Winds grant the most effective progress. Okay. Well, I haven't done any pinnacle work for this character yet. So, Rumble is actually the fastest, but Mayhem gets your super the quickest. So let's do that. Like I said, I'm not focused on trying to get top board or anything like that. I just want to get the bounties done, and it's mostly just the bright dust stuff. Uh, this is because they're going to make earning bright dust a little bit easier next season. It looks like our internet's getting kind of a little shitty right now anyway. I don't see how people could do 3 characters. I mean, I barely did 2 characters back in Destiny 1. And honestly, I get enough done with 1 character. Yep, there we go. God damn it. Well, I guess that's going to be it. It's just going to be a short stream. Talk to you guys later.